MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of the series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2026 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Freddie Escobar will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now batting, Edgar Almanzar, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And that one just missed outside. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Batting second here tonight.
Next to bat for St. Louis, John Dale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Nomar Mazara. Here it comes. Popped up. Escobar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ronaldo Lavallo is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding in, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Cubs, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster. So the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So coming to the plate, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Here's a strike. Padilla, a 27-year-old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Contreras on second. Padilla is over at first with 1 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. A and it hits the top of the video board. Three-run home run down the line in right. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Samuel Chavez. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. To first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, David Shin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready on 1 and 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Angel Abreu, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Abreu, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce.
Dive by Baez. The throw to first. Hey now.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Rene Villafuerte.
So striding in, Rene Villafuerte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Missed with a slider.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. And now the Cubs pitcher, Freddie Escobar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Chopped weakly to the left. Jung charging this one. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guessed himself on that one.
Stepping in now, Carlos Flores. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Clears this one over toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Two out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. Standing in now, Jesse Padilla. Hit hard to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Victor Marrero, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Almanzar is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, David Jung. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he takes strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box now, Ronaldo Lavallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The right fielder, number 15.
So digging in now, Edgar Almanzar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. A wave and a miss.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in to second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in, John Dale. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out, nothing doing.
1 ball. No strike.
Almanzar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Samuel Chavez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Dale is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 49.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Freddie Escobar, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as we begin the top of the 4th. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, David Shin. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Padilla has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Angel Abreu.
Now in the box, Angel Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Standing in, Carlos Flores.
The shortstop, Carlos Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Push softly over toward the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Villafuerte backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Padilla. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Alexi Sandoval answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Victor Marrero.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Jung on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
7 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a neck-high fastball that time. The next 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Rene Villafuerte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, David Jung.
Digging in now, David Jung. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Softly hit to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Miguel Ruiz.
In now, Miguel Ruiz. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner. Aledmus Diaz will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're down 7-1. Richard Uchida gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. The next Cub up, Samuel Chavez. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The pitcher, number 49, Freddie Escobar.
So here now is the pitcher, Freddie Escobar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Carlos Flores, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Taken, strike 1, outside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Albert Almora.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Albert Almora. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Flips it underhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 7-1. Ready once again, Edgar Almanzar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And that one just missed outside. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
First baseman number 21, John Dale.
Into the box now, John Dale. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Shin has it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The left field, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jesse Padilla. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. fouled away. Ruiz is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. Jung fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Victor Marrero, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0 and 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a waste pitch there, 1 and 2. The 1-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Marrero is off of first with 2 away. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1 and 1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, David Shin, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Flores gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Angel Abreu.
Ready for another shot now, Angel Abreu. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. skied into straightaway right. Marrero is there.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Rene.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Rene Villafuerte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Trevor Rosenthal comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Rosenthal, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Samuel Chavez will be next. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Samuel.
Stepping in, Samuel Chavez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he misses again. 2-0. Baez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, pitcher.
Settling in now, Freddie Escobar. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Stepping in now, Carlos Flores, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In comes Mazzara. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Almanzar sprinting after it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Villafuerte ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits, as the runs were pretty much handed to them. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Cardinals 1. At the plate, David Jung. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Lane 11, 1-1.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Miguel Ruiz, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Jung aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Padilla giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Michael Givens gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Jack Witt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jack Witt.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
One and one. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Popped him up. Chavez is there for it. Two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Edgar Almanza.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Edgar Almanzar, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Givens, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Cardinals. They trail big. It's 9-1. Santuivalala enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Santuivalala.
Stepping up now, Jesse Padilla. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Padilla.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. Villafuerte right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Victor Marrero.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Marrero. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Mazzara is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Now at the plate, John Dale. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Shin. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Left fielder, Angel Abreu.
Striding into the box, Angel Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Robbie Scott gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Rene Villafuerte will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Shin, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Chicago earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Freddie Escobar is the winning pitcher of record. Ronaldo Lavallo allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.